Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for coming back. Hello, how you doing? So I wanted to do, oh my gosh, all of my new stuff that I have been getting in the mail. So as everyone knows, as you can relate, we are quarantined. So that pretty much leaves us to shop online, which is absolutely horrible, but I've been able to shop online because I'm not eating out as much. So it helps me. I just need to stop spending money on food and start spending it on shit that I need. What am I saying? Again, I'm really trying not to mess with my hair, but I'm pretty much just like Khloe Kardashian. I have to touch my hair like every 2 seconds, so please just ignore me. Okay, so I wanted to go over everything, well, not everything, but it's a lot of stuff that I have received in the past like 2 weeks or so. Some things I have purchased before, so it's just like a repurchase. There are a lot of new things and I'm so excited. A lot of stuff I've actually already tried. I've had some of this stuff for about a week or so. So I can kind of give you guys an update on that. But yeah, let's just get into it. I'm talking too much. This is too long of an intro. If you want to see everything that I got, which I got a lot of stuff, go ahead and keep on watching. So the first thing that I wanted to look at, or that I wanted to show you guys, which I will show you, it is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. So this is the 32-ounce bottle. And as you can tell, I'm pretty much always going through it really quick. So I got this, or I don't think I got this size. I got a smaller size and it came with a little tin at Sephora. And I keep the tin at my makeup station and I carry it with me like if I'm doing makeup on a client. Obviously not recently, but I've had this for a really long time. And it is so amazing. I will just clean off a brush. So this is one of the new brushes that I've had that I just purchased, but I got it dirty today. So I will just dip it into the little tin that I have some of the product, or I have the Cinema Secrets. I'll dip it in there and I will use a rag that I typically always have next to me. Wipe it off. If you're using this and you're working on a client, make sure that it completely dries. With smaller brushes, it dries faster. With bigger brushes, it takes just a little bit longer to dry, but that's no big deal. And then voila, is clean. A lot of places, so I know that this is 99.99% bacteria free. And let me see, where's the, so it like gives you directions and stuff. I wanted to see like the ingredients, but a lot of places that I know that I've learned has to have like, I think up to 60 or 70% alcohol. Don't quote me on that, but you can smell the alcohol on this, so it doesn't really have a nice scent, but it is amazing. It is so amazing, especially if you're using tons of different colors on your eye. Then you can use the same brush and you can just go in and you can clean it with this really quick. Anyway, I'm showing you my half-empty bottle. I bought a new one because I washed my makeup brushes recently and it took a little bit to get through them. So I bought a new one, and then I also purchased this all-natural brush soap. So I have been cleaning my sponges with the liquid, but I kind of want to use the soap, and I haven't done it yet, but I mean, it doesn't really have a scent. All natural vegan brush soap made with coconut oil, removes traces of stubborn makeup stains and helps prevent bacteria buildup. So wet your makeup brush, swirl, bristle, or blender with soap. Gently massage onto scrub pad or hand, blah, blah, blah. So, and actually that's really cool. I haven't even opened this yet, and I have seen, or if you open it up, on the top of the tin, it actually has the scrub area. So that's really, really cool. I actually really enjoy that. So you can sit there and scrub what you need to, and then you can just go in and wash it off. But this is just another thing, and I know soaps, I've had soaps in the past that I've used for my brushes and my sponges, and it doesn't go so quickly. Obviously, as you can tell, this goes really quickly for me. but I do have another one. But I'm gonna try this out and see how it works for my sponges, because my sponges stain really, really bad and I can never get it out. And I never feel like it's clean enough, even though I will go through and I will try and squeeze Dawn soap. I will squeeze like baby shampoo. I think I've heard that. I will squeeze this stuff through it. And you can physically, like you can see things leaving the sponge, but it's still, like this sponge for example, you can tell that there's still stuff on the sponge. And this is not clean, but I can promise you, you can take that sponge and you can put some of that stuff on it and then nothing comes out. So there we go, I'm rambling again. Also, excuse my squeaky chair. I'm fat. I don't really know why I'm out of breath either. Maybe because I'm fat. Anyway, hey, don't be like that, Emily. You're beautiful. I am beautiful. So moving on, I'm gonna go into what I was literally the most excited about getting. I got the new, I'm gonna wipe off my fingerprints. I got the new Cream Fenty Beauty bronzer. You can see the reflection of my camera, so it's not gonna, hello there, there I am. Love the packaging, I love the reflectant. I'm such a huge fan of the reflectant. So I got the color Butter Biscuit, so it does have kind of like a grayish. This was, I'm pretty sure this was the lightest color. A lot of the other colors were a little bit more caramely or obviously deeper. I believe that this was the lightest color, so I just wanted to kind of stay safe. Now I used it on my skin today. So my process is I put on the Fenty Beauty foundation, I put on the Fenty Beauty concealer, and then I will put on, because I have the powder, which I love. This is in Shady Biz, and I'll put on the Fenty Beauty powder. So I put on the cream, and I used a brush at first to kind of just like map it out, and then I was gonna blend it, but it broke my makeup apart. And I don't know if you can see this, but it kind of broke my foundation up. So I was like, okay, I kind of wiped it off. I put some stuff on top of it. Maybe that wasn't the right thing to do. But then I used a sponge and it still did the same thing. Now, help me. I need to do a little bit more reviews on this and figure this out because I want this to work. I want this to work so bad. But my first review of it was not the greatest. Now, I do have cream bronzers. Excuse me, and what I've done is I have applied like a oil to it. I usually have this Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil stuff, and I'll just put one drop of it onto, like I have my ABH cream palette, and I'll use a beauty sponge and then I'll just dab it on. So I didn't do that with this because I wanted to see how the actual product would work, but I do like it. It's very creamy. It comes off with good payoff. I just don't know if I don't know, maybe I just didn't do it right. Maybe I think I may have put powder on my face a little bit before. I'll try it out again. So I don't want to tell you not to get it, but I'm still trying it. And the next things that I got that was Fenty Beauty related were the cream blushes. I got Petal Poppin' in Strawberry Dip. This one is Strawberry Dip, and this one is the Petal Poppin'. And please excuse my fingerprints in this one. So I actually have this on my face right now, and I don't know if you can really see it. It's very, very subtle, just pink. And what I did was I used a Morphe M581 brush, and I dabbed it in, and then I just gently dabbed it on. It is amazing. Now the cream blushes, love. Maybe I need to do something like this with the bronzer. I would assume it's in the same area, so maybe I just need to use a different brush. But anyway, love this. This is in the color Petal Poppin'. But I have seen a lot of people like on Twitter go off and say how this is a completely different size from the bronzer. I mean, completely different size. I will say that I was a little disappointed as well that it's not as big, but I still would have bought it. I believe that it was $20. I would say that I would definitely, like, I wouldn't even think twice about it if it was like in the $14 to $17 range. I guess $3 more really shouldn't be that big of a deal, but it's small. Okay, we're moving on. The last Fenty Beauty products that I got, which I have on right now, I have both of them kind of mixed in together. I have 2 lip glosses, Sweet Mouth and Glass Slipper. So these are amazing. I put both of them on. As with all glosses, you know, if your hair gets kind of stuck in it, it's gonna be annoying. But this is not a sticky gloss. Like as I'm sitting here talking, my lips aren't like getting stuck together. And it is super reflective, like super reflective. It's really, really good. I love the size of the brush. If you pull it out a little too fast, then a little bit too much product, like a lot of product from the tube will come out. So you have to kind of be slow with it whenever you pull it out. But I love the size of the applicator. And it smells great. It has like a candy, it's like a sweet candy. What kind of candy am I relating it to? Kind of like a gummy bear, I would guess. Like the gummy bears like don't come off. It's like have like the strongest flavor, but it's just like just a perfect hint. Okay, so that is all of the Fenty Beauty products that I have purchased. These next products, these are just some a couple things that I got that were actually on sale and I've just had in my bag for a long time and it's just not ever been off sale. I have this Sephora brush, it's number 19. This brush, it just looked like a really, really good crease brush. I love the bristles, it's super soft, it is big, but I can just get really deep like in my crease and I can just blend things out, you know. I can use a little bit of pressure and I can just blend out like the lines. What word am I trying to look for? Or I can use a lot of pressure and I can like apply darker to my outer corner. Yeah, I really like this one. Another one from Sephora that I got, this is the Pro Shadow number 15 brush. I actually used this on my lid today and it worked amazing. This is just a flat, rounded brush. I mean, I have multiple of these brushes, honestly. I use a brush very similar to this, and I think that it is a Sephora brush to carve out my eyebrows. But in this case, I just picked up the product and I was able to place it on my cut crease, which, mind you, I've raised my cut crease. So I have relaxed my eyebrows and you can still see a hint of my crease. Anyway, this last one, which I was actually really, really excited about, this is, I want to say that this is labeled Kat Von D, but this is the, is it K? Yeah, this is a, I think it's Kat Von D still, brush number 25. This is another round brush. And whenever purchasing this, I was telling myself that I wanted to place like powder underneath my eyes. I actually used this brush to apply the contour, my cream contour. This could have just been the wrong brush to use, but I really love how pointy it is at the bottom and just like how delicate I can be whenever holding this brush. I don't know. The brush really got me, like just how small it is at the end. Yeah. Anyway, we have a couple more products. So this, I have been trying my hardest to do as much research and get amazing products for my skin. So a couple of products that I have here. So the first thing that I want to point out, this is the Skin Fix Redness Recovery Antioxidant Redness Treatment. It's a leave-on overnight mask. I am a really big fan of this packaging. I just love that it's teal and I love kind of the glass clear on the bottom. This mask is, it's not so thick, but it is just like, it's perfect. It is right in the middle. I mean, it has like a normal kind of mask smell. I don't think that it has any other fragrance in it. So this says 5% honey, helps to calm, soothe, reduce visible facial redness. 1% concentrated green tea provides strong antioxidant activity against environmental stress. And then it just says to apply it nightly as needed. Wear under or in place of your night cream. wake up and wash thoroughly. You can tell that it has a green tint in it as well. So far, it does really good. I go on a morning walk every day. I try to get out of the house every day. And I do notice every morning, this side is doing a lot better of healing than this side is. I can see that this side is just, it's just really thick and red. This side, I can tell, cools off at night. So I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep seeing how it works. Also, this says that it targets rosacea and visible redness and blotchiness. So we're trying it out over here. The next thing that I purchased, this is the Dr. Jart Plus Sissa Pear. Don't come for me. So this is Tiger Grass Serum. Suit sensitive skin with a blend of strengthening. Apply a moderate amount onto skin. I have been using this regularly. I have been kind of using, I was using a lot at first, and then I kind of reduced it because really a little goes a long way. I'm still playing around with it. So I love the way that my skin feels after all of my whole skincare routine. And this helps as well. Also, I watched a YouTube video where a lady was talking about how the light coming into this bottle, so like you can tell there, you can hardly see into the bottle unless you see like this one little side of it. I'm sorry that I'm not focused, but she says that it's good because a lot of light doesn't come into the bottle and because of how like the dark green of it, so I guess that's a good thing. Anyway, I like the bottle, and whenever you close it, so this little tab up here, it will actually close with it and you can kind of feel it pop. But when you open it, that thing pops back up, and if you can see, this is the little spitter. So I just like that. It's the little things for me, you know? So you get that, get it in, and then you just push it on your face. Anyway, you get the gist of it. Another thing that I got for my nightly routine, I got this lip sleeping mask, and I got it in vanilla. Of course I had to. It doesn't come off as super strong vanilla at all. Like whenever you go to Bath and Body Works and you smell vanilla, it's like 4 bottles of vanilla. But this literally has like the most, let me put the cap back on, make it more presentable, you know. The most light vanilla scent. Again, I love the packaging. It's very similar to this one. It has like the glass-like bottom. And this also came, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't even, Laneige. Did I say Laneige? It's by Laneige. It comes with a super cute little brush applicator. So whenever I'm putting it on, which really, you know, just whatever, when you're putting it on, then you just scoop a little bit out. Come on, focus. You just scoop a little bit out, and then you can just apply that to your lip. And it's a super thick, I put on a chapstick regardless. You can't even see. It is really, really thick, but I can still feel it in the morning, so I know that at least it doesn't like completely rub off. And as long as it's moisturizing, I have never really had like the insanely driest, crustiest lips, but you know, anything to help out a cute little pout. Can we still talk about the reflection? Rihanna. So this says the benefits are nourishing and plumping. Wake up to baby soft lips. This nourishing overnight lip mask is enriched with berry mix complex, I can't read, to leave lips soft and smooth. Apply generously and leave on overnight. Gently wipe off remains next morning. Is it a necessary? I don't know. I'm using it. I like it. I think that it's nice. The vanilla is nice. You know, whenever you're just doing your whole face, you cleanse your face, you put your moisturizer on, you do your mask, and then you come after it, you just feel so just like refreshed and drenched and so plump, I guess. I want my skin to be elasticy, you know? Do I? For a long time. I want to look this age at 40. We're trying. The last thing that I have for my new skincare routine is this drugstore product, Cetaphil Hydrating Eye Gel Cream with it has some type of acid in it. This is for all skin types. Luckily, I am a part of all skin types crew. Obviously, it's for all skin types. This is instantly and intensely hydrates to nourish skin around eyes, designed to brighten and smooth the under eye area. Apply a pearl-sized amount around eye area and smooth in until absorbed. Use morning and night, which I do use morning and night, and I love it. So you guys are gonna hate me when I say this, and I still have it. Is this it? Yeah, I still have it. I bought the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream, and I can't remember if I did a video on it or if I did a video and my under eyes were so cracked, but this burns my eyes. Sadly, because I bought an actual, like the whole thing, I had to side card it. Took it away, took it out of my skincare routine. I said, okay, I don't know what's wrong with my under eyes. They were literally so red, sensitive, dry, could not put anything on my under eyes. And then I was like, no sparks, no, you know, rainbows, nothing. I don't want anything. I just want something that's going to help hydrate my under eyes, which this has done a perfect job of it. It's very sensitive. My under eyes feel very moisturized. That's the point, right? Right. So we are getting very close to the last products. 2 more things. This is something that I actually got off of Amazon. So I use a, well, whenever you take off your makeup, so I will take my makeup off and I will use like a makeup wipe, but it doesn't obviously get all of my eye makeup. So I will get a cotton swab or a cotton ball and I will take it off. Here recently, I have just literally been thinking, which I think that we've all just been sitting in our own thoughts for the past like 2 months. And I just think about everything that is unnecessary that we use, we just throw away. I use it one time. You know, cotton balls, for example. I'm trying to go through like the rest of my Ziploc bags that we have and try and get, you know, more bags like this that we can use. I know that my life is not at all perfect where I can completely cut out plastic. I want to try and get to a good place, but this is my first step. This has replaced cotton balls. So these are cotton pads and they're really soft, but what I'll do is I will just apply some eye makeup remover and then I'll wipe it off. Or I have a liquid toner and I use this. And then I've used it like on front and back or like on one side and then the other side. I'll just make sure that like a good amount has been used before I move on to another one, because it comes with like, I don't even know how many, I think 20 pads. And then I'll put this one to the side, it's dirty. Whenever all of them are dirty, then I will go through, and this is a machine washable bag, and I will throw this in the washer, clean it, come out with the same thing. So again, this is just one thing on a very long, very difficult journey to try and reduce the, my dog's in here, to try and reduce the plastic in my house. But I'm just really excited about this. And I mean, I love, again, they're super, super soft and it's super convenient. It's very big, literally it's huge. And then I can just sit here and wipe off my entire makeup. It does say that if like you're using it for nail polish, or if you're removing nail polish, that it will stain. So just to set a couple to the side and say like, these are the ones that I'm gonna use to remove nail polish, so that you don't go through and stain all of them. Okay, we are on the last thing, which I just got in the mail today. I got this because I have all of my makeup brushes, literally, and I have a whole thing over here that I don't want to pick up. So I have all of my makeup brushes that I use on myself, and I clean these brushes and I will use them on clients. And I think about it and contemplating it, and I'm just like, why don't I just get a different brush set? And this isn't, honestly, I mean, I have so many brushes and I've put in so much investment in these brushes. So why don't I just pick these up and then use them on my clients? I think that a lot of brushes I might, like I have like some Fenty Beauty like concealer brushes that I just love, and I can use that. But, rambling, I got a separate brush set. This is the Morphe X James Charles collaboration brush set. Look at how beautiful James Charles is. So this is the 34-piece brush and sponge collection. with Custom Tebby. Again, this is literally, I sit around and I shop online, so someone help me. Like, I told myself I cannot buy anything this recent paycheck. I can't. So, I am unboxing this with you and I'm so freaking excited. Look at how large. Look at how big. Oh, very big. So here we go. Come on, Custom Tebby. That's what I was called. Ooh. So again, it comes with 34 brushes and then one sponge, which I have needed a new sponge. This sponge, this is a sponge that I use all the time. I love this sponge. But a lot of these brushes I just wanted to get a brush set so that I could put to the side and have it ready to go whenever I do have clients. It comes, like I said, it literally comes with like two of a few of brushes, which is great because I have 3 of the same brushes in a lot of my own stuff. So I just want to remove the plastic and take some of these out. Here we go again with plastic. And some of these brushes we don't have, so I'm actually really excited. This is a Morphe E48 brush. Like, I wonder, put that under my eye, use that for, I like that. I just wanted to have a separate brush set so that I could just literally pick up and go. If anyone, you know, needed me to do on the drop of a dime, I typically like to have something at least 24 hours in advance. But there are definitely some people who ask the same day, and I just can't. I'm gonna take the plastic off all these, but all the brushes. Yeah, I can see a couple brushes that these brushes I do not have. I'm just so excited. Some of these brushes I might try for myself and then put it back in the thing. Okay, we finally have them unpackaged. That literally took like 4 hours. But they're so pretty. There's a lot of brushes in here that I feel like I don't have. M456 brush. What is this? 124 brush? I believe I have that one. 224, I don't have that one. That's a really good cut crease brush. I have such a pretty, I love this. I don't know why it's a different color, but an E4 brush. I love that. And then this one, and then there's the E48 brush. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff in here. I have like a big M439 brush. I can use this as like a foundation brush. I can, look at me. And just clarification, I do have to go in and I have to clean all these brushes first, you know, being its first use. So I do have to clean these, not tonight. But I'm so excited. Look at my new brushes. Okay. So y'all, that's it. That's everything. I can't believe that we're still in quarantine. I know that some states have been lifted, but please everyone, just please stay safe and be careful out there. Make sure that you are speaking to your loved ones if you're not seeing them every day. I'm so sorry the air conditioning is on. I'm actually not sure if this thing has moved to the background, but I don't have it tight, so don't come for me. But that is it for the haul. And your girl, I don't know when she's gonna buy anymore, so don't ask, okay? That nose contour though is lit. You know, I know that you guys saw this. Do you see? I don't think I'll ever not just be glowing, highlighted, glowing. I love it. Anyway, last time I'm gonna say this. That's it for the haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys found some stuff that maybe you want to get. I put everything in the description box down below. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, go follow me on my other social media accounts, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And that's Emilysayyy, Emilysayyy. I don't know why I count, because I don't have enough fingers whenever I spell my name. Anywho, I'm going crazy. I'm gonna take my makeup off. I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, that's it. Thanks, everyone. I've been exposed.